So your sole purpose is to make people's lives better. How are you accomplishing that? How are you achieving that? What's that look like?
Yeah, hard stuff that, like the actual real tangible stuff. I think the tip share program that we rolled out a couple years ago, after it was sort of passed through Congress in Tennessee had adopted it. Actually, all the states were in allow for it, but we went to a 75-25 tip share between front of house and back house. And I think when we did it, we sort of knew, like, this is a step, but there's more. And in the last 6 months, not necessarily given the sort of state of affairs in the world, but just in the general sense of, like, we don't have guests in our building. So the interaction between front of this is a tough one, and I know some of our folks will probably listen to this, and some of our front of house, it's been hard for them. We basically said, we're taking money out of your pocket, but we're giving it to your teammates.
Yeah.
And so we went to a 50-50, well, we will, beginning of December, we'll go 50-50 tip share split between front and back of house. And the thought, the genesis of it was, again, sort of the greater good. Like, how can I help create a quality of life, a sustainable quality of life for as many of my people as possible? And so come December 1st or 28th, I think is what it is, every single person in our company will make at least $15, tip share included. And I'm just so damn proud of that.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I think that's a good thing. I think it's a change that honestly, frankly, needs to happen.
Yeah.
Because the back of house folks have been neglected for a long time. The quality of life, it's you need the team to accomplish it, and you should look at the restaurant holistically. And we haven't been looking at the restaurant holistically.
No.
We've been looking at it as front of house versus back of house, and we're literally creating divides between the two.
Yeah.
And it should be a team. It should be wholesome. It should be what's earned by everyone should be shared by everyone.
Yeah, 100%. And
right?
We have trouble. We're like, well, hard to hell. Everybody's got, it's like, what's a good way? Because even saying like front and back is like, you're right. You kind of separate these things. And so much of the Hattie B's experience is like, we're not full service, right? Like, you don't have to know, these special menus or separate, things. And so much of it happens at the initial sort of like, welcome to Hattie B's, nice to meet you. And then when that food arrives and the experience you get, like eating that and sharing with your friends, and it's just like, man, if we all really are responsible for this sort of the product and the entertainment and the value that we put out, like, we should all share that equally.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm so I just again, I think other people will do it. I know a lot of people can't do it because they're in places that don't allow it yet, but we're super proud of it. And yeah.